And everybody, you take trick or treat.
Joanna Estrada is known as Chona E by her over 250,000 social media followers. Let's talk about Chona then. Yes. How'd you create? Tell me all about her.
Yeah, so Chona E was actually born because we had written a parody. My family, my niece and I, and my brother helped direct it and film it on his iPhone. So if you guys ever see, that was the first video that kind of brought up my social media numbers, and I'm so grateful for that. But it was called I Like 'Em I Fat, and it was a parody of Cardi B's I Like It. So I brought it back to my roots. We were in San Antonio, we were downtown. I was talking about how much I love tacos and tortas, and I'm gordita and proud of it. And that one was a really, really fun video that blew up very quickly. And so Chona E was born as a result of the video, because as we were writing, there was a line that says from the original song, yes, I'm Cardi B, I don't like cardio. And Chona's my nickname since I grew up. My dad gave it to me since I was 9, right? And so it's like Chona E, Joanna Estrada, perfect. So that's how her name was born. But
her TikTok videos have racked up more than 2.7 million likes.
I get a lot of positive feedback. People are very, very much encouraging and telling me to keep going.
Estrada is a graduate from Southwest High School, so we decided to take her back where her acting career began. So this is where it started. Let's talk about your journey.
Yeah.
And it started when you were young, right? Putting on skits with your family.
Absolutely.
Okay, tell me all about
it. We're a very animated family. So, and I'd like to say I steal the show for most of the times. But yeah, I've always been encouraged. And then in high school, was given the platform to perform live on stage here at Southwest. It's just so nostalgic to be here.
When was that moment where you realized, I know you said something about like seeing your family watching you too, yes. That spark?
And I like the way you said that, because the very first thing that snapped for me that made it just that much more important to continue performing was when I was doing a Mad Woman of Chaillot here at Southwest, and I was doing comedy, and when people were laughing at the way I presented the line or the way that I executed the performance or my physicality, it just gave me such an adrenaline rush, and to see people smiling back at me was just really, really important. Of course, my parents' eyes light up and all that. So, and now as an adult, I didn't realize how significant it would be for me to share laughter and smiles with others as it is now. There's a big issue with mental health, right? And right before I go on stage, I will pray and I will thank God for the talent that He's given me. And I say, Lord, somebody is out there in the audience right now that could really use some good laughter and some smiles for just a short period of time.
And while Chona E is traveling and doing stand-up comedy, she's also partnered with the Bean and Cheese Mez show.
So this year I signed on to be a part of the Bean and Cheese Mez cast. Samantha Nahida, who is the CEO and creator of Bean and Cheese Mez, decided to expand her brand and making it more of a comedy sketch group. So, we're trying to make history. We're trying to be the first Latino comedic group that's going to recreate something like SNL or In Living Color, but here in our backyard of San Antonio. El Flauta, do you know them?
There's this connection with the comedy, right? And the culture.
Yeah.
Why is that important to you, to be able to tie in the culture as well?
Absolutely. George Lopez is someone that I look up to. I know it's very cliche, but as far as our culture for Mexican comedy, he, for me, is the face of that. The type of comedy that he does, I do a Theo skit where I play a male Theo, and that's important to me for our culture, because I feel like that part of our culture is dying, and it's important for me to bring some sort of aspect of that, that twang or that Mexican, hey vato, what's up, and stuff like that, because it's all things that we've experienced. It's the way we grew up, and I want to keep that culture alive. It's very important to me to do that.
Trick or treat, baby. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you.
Fun. I met my husband in these hallways.
Yes,
somewhere.
we were just talking about that.
Yes.
How supportive he is. Shout out to him.
Shout out Billy, my husband. He's amazing. I'm so lucky. I really, really am. He's just such a huge supporter. It's a very powerful thing, because there's nothing we can't do. And I'm excited for Chona to continue growing with her live comedy. We sold that LOL. Maybe the next stage I can do is like an Aztec or a theater of some sort, that's bigger. So we'll see what happens.